Now, here's Chris.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Chris Moyle Show, the first 25. Now, I urge everybody right now to go on to Global Player, the home of Radio X in app form, and watch us live, because we've got huge news here in the Chris Moyle Show studio. Let me hand over to my co-host and friend, Dominic Byrne. Good morning, Dominic.
Chris, good morning. Thank you so much indeed. Historic day, 6:31. Chris?
Thank you. Our executive producer is Pippa Taylor. She joins us now in the studio, fresh from her morning wee. Pippa, excited about what we're about to announce to the viewers and, more importantly, the listeners who are not viewing? Thank you very much indeed.
Good morning.
Also, James Robinson is here. So I can exclusively reveal right now to the people watching, shut up. And if you're not watching, you really need to watch right now, because if you're watching, you'll notice that my head is right in the middle of the two Radio X logos.
Yay!
Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Good night, everybody.
Did Phoenix do that?
Phoenix has done that.
Well done, Phoenix.
He's clever. isn't he?
Phoenix came on, talked back at about 6:15 and went,
I'm just going to reset the screens just so I can just realign the Radio X logos.
and I said, that's great. Thank you very much, Phoenix. That's pretty much what you said, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Pretty much. Oh, well done. Good work, Finn.
How was it in there this morning?
Well, it was all right. There's only a couple people in here actually now.
Right.
Okay. Good.
It's busy in the Viz department in general.
Yeah, so Phoenix sits in another studio, the gallery, where they do all the visual mixing of all the cameras and whatnot. And he sits next to... Who do you sit next to? The lovely lady from Heart? No, who...
No, Yaz from Capital.
Yazda.
Yaz,
Yazda's
yes,
Capital. I saw Yaz arrive this morning. She's a little ray of adorable sunshine.
Yeah.
Wearing pretty much all pink. Is that right?
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah.
Always.
Those two together are just fashion icons.
Yes.
Normally you get... Now, Phoenix, I'm going to predict that you're wearing your green tracksuit today.
Yes, I am.
And you're sat next to somebody wearing a pink tracksuit.
Ah.
Yeah, we're like Cosmo and Wanda.
I believe she also has a Hello Kitty bag.
Does
with
she
her.
indeed?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
But LBC have been on through the night because... I can talk about it now, right?
Absolutely.
Yesterday, it was polling day.
Mm-hmm.
There was an election on. People went to vote.
Yeah.
And we weren't allowed to say any of it. We had to be very careful leading up to it. And then yesterday, can't even mention it.
No.
We can't even say, don't forget to vote.
No, I mean,
Because you're not allowed to say that.
yesterday you could basically say the polls are open and you can talk about the weather.
Yeah.
And that's it, really.
LBC were doing What's Your Favourite Pringle all day long.
That's right.
Just stuff like that.
Somebody texted in yesterday, Nick Ferrari is talking about Bridgerton.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yep.
Well, you can talk about whatever you want apart from the election.
Apart from the election. Anyway, all the way through the night, radio has come such a long way. So the LBC's on all night, live streaming
Yeah.
on Global Player and on YouTube and everything. So I was watching a bit on the telly last night. I was watching a bit this morning. They've done a phenomenal job. They started at 10 o'clock last night and ended at 5 o'clock this morning. And when I say ended at 5 o'clock this morning, they then get asked to go on Nick Ferrari's show to summarise what they've been doing all night long. So Andrew Marr, Sheila Fogarty, the two blokes from Newsagents, what are their names, James?
John Sopel and Lewis.
It's John. It's Lewis. And she was on Channel 4.
Emily.
What was that?
Emily.
Do you think she sounds like a man?
No.
Why would you do that
Why are
voice?
you doing
then?
why are you doing this a man, Derek?
You do the impression of what they say on the Newsagents podcast.
It's John. It's Lewis.
It's Emily.
Oh, that's out of order.
No, it's just.
They made a movie about
I
her.
don't want to.
Don't get beef with Emily Maitless,
don't want
James.
that.
She'll come around and she'll knock your lights out.
She will.
It's John.
She'll duff you up.
It's Emily.
I hate that. So
love it.
I was
I listen
listening
to it a lot.
Oh no, I hate that bit where they all go.
It's John. It's Emily. It's Stephen. Whatever.
Who am I missing out?
Lewis.
Lewis. I've seen Lewis walk past the studio three. I've never met him. I've seen him walk past the studio 3 times. And I was listening to the Newsagents podcast, which is the global podcast about news. And it's very, very good, especially if you want to learn about stuff. If you're into it, brilliant. And if you kind of go, I need to know a bit more about what's going on, then it's really good.
Today's like Christmas Day for the newsroom.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So
It's very busy.
Emily's been on Channel 4 all night long. The two guys have been on LBC all night long, and then they finish at 5 o'clock. I was listening to their podcast yesterday. Then they record another podcast at 5, and then they're recording another podcast at midday,
Right.
and they've all been up all night. So the idea is, because you know it's always planned by people who don't have to do it, like all bosses.
Yeah.
So you'll be on till 5, and then if you come over to Global, or then if you do record the podcast, we can get that out as soon as possible. Go and have a little sleep, and then we'll be back in for midday. So it's like, well, they'll never sleep
No.
because they're all buzzing
They're
about.
absolutely buzzing. Yeah.
You know, I mean, for new political journalists, last night is like Christmas for them. It's like a bit like
Yeah,
you being
exactly.
invited to the Top Shelf Awards.
No, I've done
Do you know what I mean?
I've done an election night, and it is amazing.
Oh, what night?
An election
Sorry,
night.
I misheard you.
It is incredible. Yeah, and they're all pulling all-nighters, all of them.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So well done to all our colleagues and all the visualisation people and all the reporters around the UK. I don't know if you watched any of it. It's been amazing. It's basically a TV show
Yeah.
on the radio. And every time they talk to somebody, they have to have images of it. So the work involved is immense.
It is.
I watched a little bit of it last night, had a cup of tea and went to sleep.
Yeah.
And then woke up just as it was finishing.
Oh, yeah.
But I watched loads of it yesterday. Loads of it. And big news in the world of politics.
Huge.
Big news. No one voted.
No one voted.
No.
Are you sure about that?
They said voting was down, didn't they?
Overall, I think it is, isn't it?
I went to vote yesterday and I
Yeah.
said, has it been busy? And the one went, yes, it's been really busy. And I was like, oh, wow. So I voted a few weeks ago. And they're all volunteers, I believe, aren't they, who do
I believe so, yeah.
the people in the polling stations?
Yeah.
And so they've got to be there all day.
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name? What street do you live on? Can I see your ID? Blah, blah. Find it, tick it off, get the reference number, say to the person next to them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And then they have to tell you what to do. So you put one cross in one box. Okay. And then you fold it and then you put it in the thing. They have to say that all day on repeat, the same thing again and again. So I voted, this was a few weeks ago. And then I went to the shop next door and I bought a load of biscuits.
Right.
Because they're there all day.
Yeah.
And I just thought, they'll have a brew. They can have a little biscuit.
Oh, that's
so I
nice
bought a
of
few
you.
packets of biscuits.
It's kind.
And I
bet they
went
love
back
that.
and I went, these are for you. And she goes, what are they? I said, they're biscuits. And she goes, oh my God, we have nothing here. This is, thank you so much. I went, yeah, well, you're welcome. Thanks for doing everything. Bye-bye. Went to vote yesterday and there's a couple of people outside having a smoke and a bit of a break. So I go in, hi, how are you? Yeah, blah, blah. It's been busy. Oh, you've no idea. It's been crazy. It's so busy. What you do is you put a cross. I said, I don't know what I do. But they have to say it. And then
Yeah,
you
they
fold
do.
the paper and you put it in there. Yep, okay,
That's it.
thanks. Went and did that. And then I left and I thought, I'll go and get them some biscuits. And as I left, the woman outside having a fag goes, excuse me, where are biscuits? I went, I'm on my way now to get them. She went, I'm only joking. I went, no, you're getting them.
Yeah.
So they
Whether you
got
want them or not.
They got chocolate digestives,
Oh, great.
They'll like that.
Maryland chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, yeah.
And James, I was thinking about you, jammy dodgers.
That's nice.
That's lovely. That's what they...
Which is what you don't do. You don't dodge the jam. You love the jam.
I dodge it.
Dive
You
into
seek
it.
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went back in and I had them in a bag. And there was a little bit of a... What?
I just saw how much they get paid.
Oh, yeah. It's not
Who?
voluntary.
No.
Is it not voluntary?
Apparently, a few people are texting in.
What?
Guy called Chris, definitely not volunteers. My mate made a killing yesterday.
You what?
He's going to get his biscuits back.
What?
Chris,
Give
we
me
get,
them.
We get paid pretty well to run
Someone
up
said
on
they
the
get 250 quid.
Really?
Right, I'll have me blooming Maryland cookies back.
Lord.
What? I walked back in and there was a bit of a queue because there was such a surge of people had just arrived at that moment. And so there was a woman on the door. So I just looked and she caught my eye and I just handed her this bag and I went, there you go. And she literally went, Thanks very much. And winked at me as if we were doing some terrible.
Terrible electoral fraud.
Yeah.
You're going to be part of a conspiracy.
You will be,
theory now,
yeah. You'll be on Panorama in 2 weeks' time.
I handed it to her like I was like handing a secret document for
Yeah.
drugs or something, and I'm like, here you go. She's like, you're welcome. See you next time.
Yeah.
You got the jammy dodgers, yeah? Yeah, I've got the jammy dodgers. All right, thanks. See you. Climb out over the wall, sneak out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, Dominic will have a news update for you at 7. If
Yeah.
you're just waking up and you don't know what's going on, landslides
Yeah.
dropping. Some parties have done unbelievably well. Some parties haven't done very well.
Yes.
And Dominic, some very famous politicians have lost their seat.
Yeah, that's true.
I believe Jacob Rees-Mogg is on the line now if you want to speak to him.
Oh, is he? Hello, Mr. Rees-Mogg. Oh, and commiserations as you've lost your seat.
Boris.
Oh, Boris. Okay, fine. What are your plans for the rest of the day? Oh, okay. Well, that sounds excellent. Pardon? Yes, thank you. And what message do you have for people who didn't vote for you? Are you okay?
Oh, blimey.
Oh, Jacob Rees-Mogg. Thank you very much. There he is. So exclusive.
Oh, and it's Friday, everybody. Yay! You know it's Friday in July in Britain because it's raining in a lot of places, and the rain is moving around the country because the rain, unlike the sun, isn't selfish.
Yeah.
And so what it likes to do is start off in the south and then move north and try and cover everywhere. So everywhere's weekend is slightly ruined by the rain.
Oh, it's miserable today, isn't it?
It's
What a shame.
horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible out there. So annoyed. It's Friday, man.
I know.
Cheer up tomorrow.
Yeah, it is a lot better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Weekend's a lot better.
We're going to meet for a few drinks, aren't we? At some point, we might watch the
Yeah.
the football.
Watch the football?
Lewis just walked past the studio again, James.
Did he? Is he trying to
Very
catch your
busy.
attention?
Who's your favourite from the newsagents?
Oh, that's a difficult question.
Just say Emily.
I think it
say
is
it.
Emily because I've watched.
Do you mean
Scoop.
Emily?
I've watched Scoop and I thought, oh, that is someone I would not mess with.
It's such a good film, that, isn't it?
But I also like John because John and Trump fell out and they would like have a little spat in the press room. I respect that.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, you tell him.
I respect that.
You tell
But
him.
Lewis is good because he knows loads of stuff. As
I like Lewis, and I also like the fact he's walked past our studio 3 times. Now, sure, some would say, well, that's the route to Global's newsroom.
Wait.
But I say he's clearly wanted to be part of the Chris Moyle show.
Absolutely.
Wants a little look.
He's just a big
Yeah.
fan of this show, isn't he?
He's like, oh my God, that's the Chris Moyle show there.
Yeah.
Should we get him on to explain what's happening?
Oh my God. Yeah, because they're not done enough of it.
No.
Working through the
Do
night.
some work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so well done to all our colleagues at LBC. Everybody involved in it. It's a mammoth thing. It's
It
a
is.
huge thing. And if you're waking up this morning and you're into your politics and you care, then there's lots of news going on out there. And Dominic will give you an update in about 15 minutes at 7 o'clock.
I will do this.
We were talking about doing half-hour news.
Possibly, yeah. No, we're not going to. We're going to just do quite a lot on it in the 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
I am happy if you want to do a 20-minute news bulletin.
Right. You can pop off, go over the shops or whatever.
Or I'll go to Weatherspoons.
Go Weatherspoon.
I'll have a fry up and a couple of pints.
Oh, perfect.
Come back,
Yeah.
do 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you do another 20-minute
Deal.
bulletin, and I'll do the same again.
That sounds like a deal.
Speaking of food, I almost sent you a photo.
Of?
I went in.
You
Oh, did you?
Now, did you have one?
Oh, I had one. Yeah.
No.
Did you have-
No, I-
just one?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Pippa. Sorry about that.
Saved by the pit.
6:45. You're listening to Radio X. That's Radio X with the time at 6:45. Write it down right now, the name of this radio station. Just in case somebody asks you who you listen to, you can tell them you listen to the hot rockin', flame-throwing sounds of Radio X. As we wake up on this kind of drizzly, dark Friday morning, but the sunshine will arrive and the weekend is here. Still to come this morning, got a little competition and got a chance to win some money. Right in time for the weekend. I'll tell you about that in just a few moments. And the great music continues as we go back to ABC and when Smokey sings.
Lullabies and melodies reveal
Shabba.
in deep despair on lonely nights. He knows just how you feel.
Nice.
The slyest rhymes, the sharpest suits, and miracles made real.
Go on, Martin.
Like a bird in flight on a hot, sweet night. You know you're right, just to hold her tight. Suits it right, makes it out of sight.
And everything's good in the world tonight. That'll do.
I don't. How does the chorus go for that?
Oh, it goes like this. Violins.
I don't know that one.
I don't know that.
It's about Smokey Robinson.
Is it from the 80s?
Yeah. That certainly is. As she's spreading her wings,
The front door might slam,
but the back door it rings when Smokey sings. I've never been sure about that line there.
spreading her wings.
The front door might slam, but the back door it rings.
Hang on a minute.
What? Martin, you little cheeky sausage.
I think it's sponsored by a doorbell company.
Is that what it is?
It must be.
You should put your doorbell on the front door, really.
Should do, yeah. They made an error there, didn't they?
So, James, you're clearly out last night. Do you want to explain what happened?
How do you know I was out last night?
Well, you're as pale as a ghost.
Do you know, I've just had a text from Lucy who's watching. James looks a bit tired.
Your hair is not as on point as it normally is.
It's
And when I
style.
say on point as it normally is, as weirdly styled as you try and do it, but it's not.
Flatter me.
You've been fairly quiet,
Yeah.
which says to me you were drinking till, I'm going to say, 11:15.
No, you are wrong.
Later.
Much later.
Much later.
Really?
Would you have been drinking today, Friday?
Now, I think
Oh, here we go.
just,
Really?
Now, were you with Chelsea?
yeah,
You were?
yeah,
And did you leave with her?
yes.
Okay, fine. Because normally this is the time when we get him to check his phone and
Absolutely.
he realises, oh, I messaged
No.
Chelsea at midnight.
I
I'll go
know
home
what
at 10.
time I got home.
What time did you get home?
1.
Oh. So that means, and I don't know anything, that means he was out with
no.
clients last night who were paying.
Yeah.
Partially true.
There you go.
I was at an awards ceremony.
What?
Award what?
The Travel Marketing Awards.
Oh.
The Travel Marketing Awards.
That sounds posh.
Did Chelsea win? Was she nominated for some
We
bits?
we were guests of Travel Supermarket. They were for 3 awards.
Oh,
Really?
they were.
Yeah.
And how did they get on?
Well, we didn't win.
Okay.
Oh,
Doesn't
but
matter.
A nomination is good,
It
It's a
is.
nomination.
and we love them, and they're great.
Good.
Are they the conservatives of the travel industry last night?
No.
No.
Oh, in that sense, I suppose.
Right. And where was this?
This was in the Hilton in
Watford?
Just,
Oh, dear.
just south of the river.
Right.
Oh, I can't remember where.
Hilton South, I believe they call it.
Blackfriars?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah.
Was it star-studded? Were there lots of...
I have a guess who.
Oh, do you?
Is it Ainsley Harriott?
It's not Ainsley Harriott.
Were they presenting the awards?
Yes.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were they a good host?
Yes.
Oh.
Really?
Joel
Yeah.
Dommett.
You're going to be so jealous. Yeah.
Vernon.
No.
Sue Pollard.
No.
Was it a man?
It was a man.
Oh, right.
Oh, don't look at text. 'cause
I'm not looking
Oh,
at
no,
text.
don't look.
Someone will message you.
Was it a man from the world of sport? I was about to say travel. Sport,
No.
not sport.
Was it a comedian?
No.
Music.
No.
DJ?
No.
Right. Oh, TV.
TV.
TV, correct.
All right, Pepper. You got the
Oh,
yes.
look, you go. TV chef.
No.
TV presenter, daytime TV presenter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. I've got Ben Shepherd in my head.
Do you? Why?
Why?
Just love Ben Shepherd.
Yeah. Everyone
Is
loves
it Ben
Wasn't
Shepherd?
Wasn't Ben.
Andy Peters.
No.
Are they on currently on TV?
Yes.
Not Judge Rinder.
Bing, bing, bing.
Oh,
Judge Rinder.
Hey.
he'll do out for money. Ian. Trust me, I know. Oh, dear.
lovely.
Ah.
Spent the night with Rinder.
Oh,
How was the judge?
So sorry I had to go through that.
He's funny.
He's not funny.
He is funny.
He's not. He's awkward and weird.
What are you
Lovely
doing
man.
here?
Oh, did you have a chat with him?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
great.
sends his love.
Just for Chris.
Yeah.
That is lovely.
When-
I'm out.
Oh, that's lovely.
Are you? He'll be delighted.
Oh, he would be. He really would
Did
be.
you have a lovely time?
Do you know, it was a fun awards.
Was it?
In between each award, they had a little ukulele band playing as they came on stage. I was like, it really moved it. Awards can be...
How many awards was it?
Oh, like good 35, 40.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ.
What?
I think of anything worse.
Awards for what? How many parts of travel?
Travel
is there?
marketing.
Travel marketing, best advert, best brochure.
Best beach?
Yeah.
Who won Best Brochure?
Dave's Travel. I forgot.
They do amazing brochures, to be fair. They're pop-ups.
Yeah, it's so glossy.
So you open it and the hotel pops up there.
yeah, it's very... Why don't people do that, by the way? That would be excellent.
And then it says underneath, goes, the hotel looks nothing like this.
Yeah.
What were you up for?
It was up for free booze. That's what he was up for.
Free meal, free
Hang out with
booze.
Steph and Sam there. That's what I was there.
Oh, Steph and Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them. They're like Dick and Dom's cousins, aren't they?
Yeah. So it's Steph on the left, isn't it? Sam on the right. That's yeah, it is. You can't tell them apart.
Lee says James sounds like he's still a bit drunk.
Lee, grass.
Oh, so you are?
No, I'm not.
But
You're a little bit lively, aren't you?
No, I'm not. Just haven't had a huge amount of sleep.
It's all in the eyes, isn't it? Right,
Yeah,
there
my
they
eyes-
are.
eyes
Yeah,
are
there he is.
Fine.
So you've not had anything. Why don't we get Lewis in and Andrew Marr and Sheila Fogarty, and you can look them in the eye and say you're tired because you've not had enough sleep.
Yeah, guys.
You've had some sleep.
Do you want to look at your camera there,
Yeah.
and then should we zoom in
No.
and just take a look at your eyes?
Yeah. Go on, Phoenix. Do your worst.
Let's just keep looking. God, imagine that looking at you every morning. Imagine waking up to that.
What? Don't touch me.
Look at him. Jeepers.
What a treat.
Oh,
Do you want a
God.
little nap while I do the news at 7?
Yeah, do you want a nap?
Have a little a little daytime nap.
Little sofa sleep.
Why do you go home?
No, because I got to be
That's a
with
good
you.
idea.
Got to do my job.
You don't. You can go.
Got to do a job.
You can go home if you want, James.
Hang out with you. Oh, we got to do. Speaking of job, we got to do the thing.
I'm gonna do what? Nicer?
No.
Do I have to talk about that again?
We're giving away money, aren't we?
Yeah, in we.
Yeah, Johnny Vaughan, nicer. Johnny Vaughan's running a shop. Is that
Johnny
it?
Vaughan's
That's
doing
it.
a comp. Yeah, well,
Not nicer.
I'd do
yeah.
it if I had it.
You can win 2K a day
I'd
with.
do it if I had it.
There you go.
I don't have it. Don't have it.
It's underneath there.
Yeah.
Where?
It's in your little selection of papers.
It wasn't,
not?
madam. It wasn't, madam. Take that back.
We've all got one.
I've
How
got
weird.
the wheel. I've got record of the week. I've got widgets. I've got sweepstake. I've got Glastonbury flags for some reason. And I've
Sorry,
got
Scott.
the nicer read. No, Dominic, get me one now. Don't try and pretend you do your job now, James, you drunken monkey. Wobbling into work after a few pints. Free drinks.
I bought a round as well.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Oh, yeah, on expenses.
Free bar.
No, I bought it.
Did you buy it or did Cheap Holiday Expert?
No, I bought it.
.com buy it?
I should have done that actually.
Yeah, you idiot. Right, just before we switch the cameras off then. We've got money to give away. Yeah, baby. Would you like to win some money? It's the weekend. Dominic and I are off next week. We're going to go to our caravan together in Bridlington.
That's it.
Hashtag boys in the van. Hashtag fun times.
Fun times.
So we'd like to leave you with a gift so that you still love us when we come back. And that gift is £1,000.
That's a lot of money. Can we do better than that, though?
Okay. All right. Well, we'll give you £2,000.
Whoa, that's bit. I think I can do a little bit more than that.
£3,000
Now
could
you-
be yours.
That's-
Happy with that?
That's great.
4,
Yeah, can we do 4?
5.
Let's do 5. 5.
Okay.
5's amazing.
How would you like to win £2,500 of Global's money and £2,500 of Dom's money? You said it. We've got £5,000 to give away. And you could win it this morning. Somebody has to win £5,000. I'd like to win £5,000, Chris. So would I. What do I have to do? Let me put my glasses on and I'll read it off the script and tell you. The money will go in your bank account this afternoon. if you're watching, I just pointed.
Yeah.
Right? All right, for your chance to win £5,000, and you can only enter this morning live, Friday, July 5th, 2024. The time is 6:55. So, £5,000 in your bank account today, just in time for the weekend, £5,000. And all you got to do is text the word win and send it to 83936. That's the word win, 83936. Text costs £2 plus your standard network rate. We'll close the lines at 8 o'clock this morning. If you text after that, you won't be entered, but your may still be charged. You do need to be 18 or over to play. And all the rules, including online and free entry, are at radiox.co.uk. Don't text if you're watching this on another day or it's after 8 o'clock on the Friday morning. If you're watching this on YouTube on a Sunday afternoon, don't text. Look, do not enter if you're watching on Catch Up. Do not catch up. Right, good. However, if you're watching live, text the word win and send it to 83936. £5,000 could be yours. So text the word win to 83936 right now. Right, thanks for watching the first 25. Dominic has your news next. It's a big news bulletin, and it's on in 2 minutes. Wave.
The Chris
Wave.
Miles Show.
Wave, everybody. And done.
The Chris Moyle Show.